No. No, I'm sorry, but no. No. No, look, now listen, I'm not going to do it this week. No, I'm sorry. No, the series ended last week. I know the contract said 6, but there was a strike, and that wasn't my fault, was it? Well, you've got to have something. I mean, what about edited motocross highlights, or Horse of the Year show, or inter-counties basket weaving, or something? Well, how about a cheap, tatty review? All right, if that suits you. Cheap, tatty review, then. Stand by and... Cue.
No, for God's sake, stop! What are you doing?
I can't take it anymore.
No, wait, why?
No, I can't tell you. Oh, God, the shame, the shame.
For God's sake, pull yourself together, man. Get a grip on yourself.
Look, I cannot go on. Life has no worth. I'm going to finish it here.
No. Wait, what have you done?
I voted Tory.
Oh, God. Why?
I don't know. I just don't know. I must have been mad. Oh, God, I must have been out of my mind.
You foolish, sad man.
I mean, all my friends were voting Labour. I went along there, and we got in, and somehow I just ticked the wrong bloody box.
Oh, God.
So let me be. Please let me be. This is the end.
No, wait. There must be some sort of explanation. Perhaps you're allergic to something in the voting box.
No, but I meant to do it. You see, that's it. I suddenly thought I want Maggie in.
Really?
Yes, I'm going to be blue this time.
Really?
Yes.
That was a party political broadcast on behalf of the ruthless element in the Labour Party.
Keep steady.
Good evening. Not many people know that this is National Launderette Week. However, as the organiser of the National Launderette Week, I'd like to point out it's a subject that people do not, on the whole, find interesting.
Now, here are the main points again. The National Graphical Association have confirmed that the first edition of the Times will contain 25 blank pages. This is to attract readers from the Daily Express. Captain Mark Phillips has announced that he only accepted British Leyland's offer of a free-range rover because he thought it was a dog that laid eggs. Mrs. Thatcher today claimed that she could not send food and supplies to war-torn Campuchia because Harrods don't deliver that far. Thames Valley Police have claimed that the ton of cannabis recently recovered is worth £3 million, which means they're paying 5 times as much for it as the rest of us.
All right, Hargreaves, what's all this about, then?
Cool, blimey. We think the motive was jealousy, sir.
I heard a young man speaking out just the other day. So I stopped to take a listen to what he had to say. He spoke straight and simple. By that I was impressed. He said, once and for all, why not the best?
Here are some reasons for electing Jimmy Carter. He's perceptive.
It took him just 17 years to notice the Soviet troops in Cuba. He's got better teeth than Teddy Kennedy. He's a better driver than Teddy Kennedy. He's not afraid to look stupid. His kids are no smarter than yours. And his mother's always good for a laugh.
Aren't property prices in London unbelievable? You know, last year, I bought a toilet in Millwall for 40,000 quid. Mind you, Millwall's a very up-and-coming area. I mean, they don't want any riff-raff lowering the tone, you know what I mean? So, when I went to the mortgage company, they said, never mind all this rubbish about your salary. Name 10 films by Fellini.
What the hell is going on in here?
Where'd you come from, then?
From the operating theatre?
No, I mean, what part of London?
Never mind that. I'm in the middle of a heart transplant and this place is a shambles.
Precisely. You know, I'm thinking of moving out of London entirely.
Where's the heart?
Where's the soul? It is a heartless city. And a soul-destroying place, if you don't mind my saying so.
I do mind your saying so. I've got a patient in the theatre who is at this very moment -1 heart. I don't want to have to wake him up and ask him if he'd like a game of mahjong while we're waiting for the replacement. So where the hell is it?
Oh, you must be Dr. Maxwell, the heart surgeon.
No, I'm Dr. Maxwell, the fan dancer.
You got your A52?
My what?
Your vital organ requisition docket, you got it, have you?
Of course I haven't, man. I'm sterile.
All right. I want your life story. Now, heart.
Hurry up!
It'll be in one of these, probably. Anyone who had a heart could look at me.
He's got a hole in his chest the size of Chiswick, for God.
Chiswick. Now, 5 years ago, Chiswick was a really nice...
Shut up!
Now, listen, I'm doing my best. I used to work in lower limbs, you know.
Oh, I am sorry. I didn't know. Lower limbs, eh? Wake the patient up, ask him if he'd like a new pair of knees instead.
Ah, now, Neasden. I never fancied
Shut up!
Oh, the night has 1,000 eyes.
Oh, this is monstrous. Get out of my way, let me have a look. Come down off there immediately. No, look.
I mean...
Get out of my way, you idiot. Let me have a look.
So I thought the trick, you know, would be to find somewhere cheap outside of London and then commute. So I'm putting an offer for Finland. Well, I wanted somewhere with a garden, see? Yeah, and the good thing about Finland is it's got 5 million sitting tenants. So if they all kick the bucket, I'm into a gold mine. See?
Right, I've got one! On my way! I'm coming! Wait for me!
The only trouble with Finland, actually, is the neighbours. I mean, Sweden is very, very noisy. They have these loud, all-night sex and suicide parties that every Swede goes to. Once. 1, 2... 1 and 2. Arsenal will play Nottingham Forest. Should be a good game.
In TV games, in the privacy of your lounge, a chance to influence real events at the touch of a button with games like Queen's Hat.
Little is heard these days of the Ayatollah Khomeini. He spends his days meditating alone in his suburban bunker. His revolution, which disarmed a generation, and cut the legs from under many of their friends is today conducted largely on the telephone. But if Islamic law is quick to amputate the limbs of its transgressors, it can be similarly generous to the faithful. Since his return from the London clinic, the Ayatollah has been affectionately dubbed Mullah Four Arms, and perhaps more than anyone else, he now embodies the dilemma of his people. On the one hand, he is a spiritual leader. On the other, a shrewd political strategist. One eye on his national traditions, the other on his own political future. One ear to the wishes of the superpowers, the other to the grey. One foot in the revolutionary camp, the other in the grey.
Hi, I'm Pam.
I'm Chris. Welcome.
We've had a lot of inquiries from young viewers about pregnancy.
Yes, we have.
Well, Chris
Hello.
has been to find out all about it. What's it really like, Chris?
Oh, it's great. It's great.
How did you get pregnant?
Well, it wasn't easy, Pam. First of all, I had to have a sex change.
Right. You see, you can't get pregnant if you're not a woman. Right.
And then I had a casual fling with someone and got preggers.
Great. Then?
And then I had another sex change back again, you see, and here I am.
Great. Well done.
Thank you.
What's it feel like?
Well, a bit sick in the mornings, but apart from that, it's given me a real kick.
Lots of kicks, probably.
Right, great. Oh, it's months away yet, but I'll be getting a bit bigger before the end, bit fatter, you know, and then really huge if it's twins, you see, Pam.
Right. If it's twins, you'll be absolutely enormous. That will look funny, won't it?
It'll feel funny, too.
Great. Thanks, Chris. A real first for us.
And for me.
Next week, we'll be taking a look at abortion.
What? What? Bye.
To save you from eternal damnation. And you sinners, turn your back on him, paying no heed to the word of the Lord. Listen, please, to the word of the Lord. Hearken unto me. I am God, the Father Almighty.
Why don't you piss off? You're mad, you are.
I am the way, the truth, and the light. I am God. Honestly.
Sod off!
Listen to me. I am God.
Hello. Tonight we're live from the Polperro Dolphinarium. But we'll also be going to Zambia with Kevin Keegan to take a look at Arthur Koestler's collection of tiny Moroccan tooth mugs. We'll also have the pas de deux from Sleeping Princess with Wayne Sleep in New York and Antoinette Sibley in Ramsgate. The Boston Pops Orchestra are in our Sheffield phone booth waiting to perform the dum-da-da-da bit from Lohengrin. And we also have Sir John Betjeman tossed in an omelette with a skateboarding bison called Tintoretto. But first, here's something short and off the point.
Come with me. What? The time has come.
I don't know what you mean.
All right. The dead crocodile jumps over the comfy sofa.
The dead what?
The dead crocodile jumps over the comfy sofa.
Hello. They're doing a play in Newcastle this Thursday. But before that, a man who used to make things out of washing up bottles on Blue Peter talks to a sculptor.
Who do you feel is the greatest influence on your work? Oh, undoubtedly, Henry Moore. I've been noticing in his sculptures more and more that his holes are getting bigger and bigger. You know what I mean? And the amount of stone he's using is getting correspondingly smaller. And, of course, after his BBC 80th birthday tribute, which, in my opinion, finished him as an artist, just as he was about to get round to what I am now doing, which is to dispense with the stone altogether.
And just work with the holes.
Exactly right. You see, this work here, this is an early piece of mine. I'm not exactly very proud of it. It's really just a pastiche of some of Henry's best holes. There's a hole there from Reclining Woman. There's another one just there from Mother and Painful Swelling.
Isn't this the void from Amelia with Child?
Ah, you spotted it. Well done, yes.
And now for our weekly look at the London scene.
I'm sorry, sir, but the rules of the house say that we are not allowed to serve anyone without a tie.
Stuff it.
Bonsoir, Alphonse. Avez-vous une table pour nous?
You're not wearing a tie, sir.
No.
I'm sorry, but the rules of the house dictate that we're not allowed to serve anyone who is not wearing
silly,
a tie.
Isn't it?
If Madame would like to stay, of course.
No, it's completely out of the question. Don't worry, we'll go somewhere else.
Your usual table, sir?
Ah, thank you, Alphonse.
The director of the Harrisburg nuclear plant has denied rumors of side effects among staff. He said that on the one hand, no one should be complacent, but on the other hand, there was no cause for alarm. But then again, on the other hand, he could be wrong. Chairman Hua of China today met the cabinet. He said he was sure they were all very nice people, but they all looked the same to him. Mrs. Thatcher agreed with him. And news is just coming in that Britain has had its application to join the Third World turned down. And finally, here is the winner of this week's Reggie Bosanquet Lookalike competition.
Yeah, okay, I'll check on it. Yeah, stay cool. Look, Dick, we got this story that Leo Brezhnev is in fact Lord Lucan without his mustache. Yeah, give me Moscow, and while you're at it, extra mushrooms. Hi, Moscow, what's all this about Lucan and Brezhnev? If you don't know, well, put me in touch with the guy in charge. I can't hang around. Dick, sorry, nothing from Moscow yet. Add pepperoni and put me in touch with London. They may have a lead. Dave, we got a press statement here saying that if Brezhnev is dead, President Carter's going to do some jogging and have a heart attack in sympathy to strengthen Dayton. Yeah, check it out. Oh, and encourage it. I'll try Moscow again. Moscow, any more news of Brezhnev? Oh, that is Brezhnev. Hi, Leo. Look, are you Lord Lucan or not? Ah, come on, you sly old Bolshe, you're not. But you think the Ayatollah might be. Okay, thanks for the lead. Dick, get me Tehran and make it snappy. Dave, get me an alligator sandwich and make it as quick as you can. Helen, I thought I told you not to ring me the office. I got to meet my wife after work. Okay, I'll see you at midnight at Joe's. Joe, I'll see you at midnight. Tehran, hi, I'd like to speak to the Ayatollah. No, I don't care what time of night it is there. Yeah, thanks. Praise be to Allah. Okay, look, Dick, who the hell's this alley guy? Check him out, will you? Dick, it's the Ayatollah. Oh, hi, Khomeini. Hi, Khomeini, how are you doing, you old religious nut? What do you mean, do I know what time it is? Of course I know what time it is. Do you know what century it is? Pain in the ass. Pain in the ass. Dick, could you go down to the chemist and get me something for piles? And where's London? And where's London? Okay, I'll change lines. Thanks so much. Hello, London, 10 Downing Street. I'd like to speak to Mrs. Thatcher. Oh, that's Mr. Thatcher. Okay, you'll do. Look, we got a story here that President Carter is going to stop eating lunch as a gesture of friendship towards English state school children. You know anything about that? Check it out. Okay, ring me back. Dick, get me the White House. Hello, White House. I'd like to speak to President Carter, get him to ring me back. Not tonight, Josephine. Helen, my wife. Helen, my wife. The kid wants to tell me a joke. Okay, put him on. Hi, kid. How you doing? Who's there? Amos. Amos who? Great joke. Great joke. President Carter, we got a rumor here that you're changing your name to Jimmy Kennedy for the primaries. Is there any truth in that? Okay, you'll consult your mother. I'll hang on. Sorry, Chinese laundry may not speak English. You are changing your name? You are changing your name, but not to Kennedy. What then? Jimmy Chappaquiddick. Yeah. Yeah, it's got a nice ring to it. Dave, get me Moscow again and make it schnapsy. Oh, that is Moscow. Hi, Leo. Hi, Leo. Look, try this one for size. Knock, knock. Amos. A mosquito. Yeah, it is a joke. Ring me back when you get it. Okay. Hello? Hello? Dave, get me South Korea. Oh, that is South Korea. Hello, Mrs. Park. Hello, Mrs. Really? Apart from that, how did the meal go? Good. Hi, Leo. Yeah, it is funny, isn't it? Look, try this one for size. Knock, knock. Who's there? Death. Death.
And now here's a late football result. Irish League Division 4. Tipperary Rovers 343, Limerick Academicals 457. Both sides were playing at home.